We kick off Mello TV Sports with football as fans wishing to attend Jamaica Reggae Boys' next home World Cup qualifier at the National Stadium will have to purchase tickets online while proving that they are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The government has relaxed its COVID-19 protocols and is allowing 5,000 patrons to be in attendance. To do so, however, fans will have to gain access through an online portal where those 18 years and older are fully vaccinated can buy tickets. 5,000 bleacher tickets will be made available at 2,000 Jamaican dollars each, while there will be seating for 1,000 in the grandstand section at 7,700 each. Patrons will be required to wear masks and practice physical social distancing. The game on November 16 will see the Reggae Boys facing the United States in a reverse fixture, with the Americans having won the first game by 2-0. Jamaica currently sixth in the 8-team CONCACAF final round of qualifying for the Qatar 2022 Men's World Cup Finals. The Reggae Boys have 5 points from 1 win, 2 losses, and 3 draws. The United States are second with 11 points. Still on CONCACAF football news, kingpins of the region, Mexico, will have to play in an empty stadium for its next 2 home games in World Cup qualifying because of persistent anti-gay chants from fans. The Mexican Football Federation was also fined $110,000 for charges of discriminatory behavior by supporters. It's the latest punishment in a long-standing campaign to stop fans from directing slurs at opposing players. Mexico will host Costa Rica on January 30 and Panama on February 2 in an empty stadium, costing the Federation millions of dollars in lost revenue. The anti-gay chants were heard last month when Mexico hosted qualifiers against Canada and Honduras. The storied Azteca Stadium drew a combined attendance of more than 130,000 fans for those games. The Azteca was empty when Mexico opened World Cup qualifying in September against Jamaica because of a previous FIFA punishment for anti-gay chants. Mexico is scheduled to host the United States on March 24. Still on football, Tottenham have appointed Antonio Conte as their new head coach following the sacking of Nuno Espirito Santo. The 52-year-old Italian, who Spurs chairman Daniel Levy targeted before appointing Nuno in the summer, has signed an 18-month contract with an option to extend. The Premier League club sacked Nuno Espirito Santo on Monday after just 17 games, with Spurs 8th in the Premier League table. The Italian returns to London after winning the Premier League in his first season at Chelsea 2016-2017 and the FA Cup in his second before being sacked in 2018. He then led Inter Milan to their first Serie A title in 11 years before leaving the club in May. We bowl over to cricket news. Captain Kieron Pollard is on a watch list to see if he will be fit for the West Indies' next game of the men's ICC T20 World Cup. Pollard suffered a muscle injury to his left thigh in the match against Bangladesh and will be assessed ahead of their crucial match against Sri Lanka on Thursday. The 34-year-old Pollard walked off the field in the 13th over of the West Indies innings against Bangladesh on Friday, but returned later to smash the last ball of the inning for 6 runs that proved to be crucial in the context of the Caribbean side's narrow 3-run win. The West Indies squad, the defending champions, will have to defeat Sri Lanka and Australia to have any chance of advancing to the semi-finals of the tournament after losing to both England and South Africa in their first 2 matches. Pakistan today overcame a spirited Namibia side by 45 runs to secure their place in the men's T20 World Cup semi-finals. Pakistan smashed 130 from the final 10 overs to post an imposing 189 for 2, led by opener Mohammad Rizwan's unbeaten 79. Rizwan shared a 113-run stand with Babar Azan 70 before Mohammad Hafiz thrashed 32 from 16 deliveries as Pakistan accelerated in Abu Dhabi. Namibia produced several good partnerships but only could muster 144 for 5 from their allotted 20 overs. Babar's side are top of Group 2 with 4 wins from 4 and cannot be passed, with New Zealand, Afghanistan and India vying for second place. They face Scotland in their final group game on Sunday, while Namibia, who have now been eliminated, play New Zealand on Friday. Also today, Kagiso Rabada and Anrich Norge stole the show as South Africa today boosted their hopes of semi-final qualification with a comprehensive 6-wicket win over Bangladesh in Abu Dhabi. Bangladesh came into the contest on the back of 3 consecutive defeats against Sri Lanka, England and West Indies, and their woes were compounded by the absence of their talisman Shakib Al Hassan. Rabada claimed 3 wickets in 5 balls at 20, and Norje had 3 for 8 as the Tigers were both out for just 84. Temba Bavumba, 31 not out, then guided his side to a 6-wicket success with 39 balls to spare. And those are the stories making sports news tonight. I'm Christopher Scott. Remember, stay safe and pleasant viewing.